How about now? There's a microphone. All right, now we got it working. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm not using the headset, I'm using a desk mic. I want to talk about shocks real quick. And we are here at Pocono. I want to talk about low speed shocks. This will be a quick video. Low speed shocks, because we've talked about high speed shocks before and how to tune those in and things like that. We never really got to the low speed shocks. So in a nutshell, let me see here. If we go to our shock page here, suspension. So on this particular setup that we're dealing with, the shocks have been tuned in as much as they can on the low side. And low side, we're talking, I think it's is it the 4 to 4 side? Yeah. You only do so much with it, but we got them kind of. This looks good right here. We got them dialed in as close as we can get them. You know, they look like these a lot more. It's just this track is bumpy, and so you're never gonna have a straight line. So I mean, just get the best you can. But when it comes to the low speed side, all right, I wanted to go in and show you. So let's say, give you a good example. The setup I put out this morning was geared for 110 degrees. Okay, that was our default weather. Well, now we're getting into 84, 94 degree weather, and the car is getting tight. Okay, when you look at the low speed in the front, low speed, and I'm talking about low speed rebound. Okay, low speed rebound versus low speed compression. Okay, that's the side I want to talk about here. Low speed rebound. When you're coming out of the corner and you want the front of the car to come up or stay down. Okay, this left front, if it comes up faster than the right front, right? If the left front comes up faster, it's transferring weight to the right rear. Okay, and that's going to make the car rotate left. The higher the number, the more rotate left you're going to get. Compared to, so here I got a 7 and a 4. So my 7 is a dominant number. The 7 is going to come up before the 4 and then rotate weight to the right rear. Okay, it's that easy. If the car is too loose, I can bring this down or bring this up. Okay, to transfer the weight the other way to the left rear. So if I'm loose on exit, I can take this to a 5 and this to a 6. And it's going to transfer. It's going to transfer the weight back to the left side of the tire. Now, when the front is doing its work, what's happening in the back? We need the low speed compression to be able to receive that. Okay, and 4 is a weaker number than 6. So here I got a 4 and a 6. So this tells you that my 6 is the dominant number, and that tire is going to be dominant. So as I got the 7 in the left front, transfer the weight to the right rear, that 6 is going to handle it and put the power down to the right rear tire. Okay, if I want to loosen this car up, all I do is go and make this a 7. It'll loosen it up. Okay, if I want to tighten it up a hair, I can take this to a 5. And I'd probably go to a 5 on this one, looking at the diagrams, how much bounce we still had in this tire in this car. It almost wants to go to I'd bring this up compared to this one, and vice versa here. Now, just a quick showing of what this comes out to be. These two runs right here. One's a little bit longer run, but that's okay. Could pull up our tires. It's because I overdrove it. I was fast right here, but I overdrove it and hit the wall. The first run right here is this one right here. Now I'm looking at my temperatures. I got 203, 213. I'm 10 degrees off from right front to right rear. I like 10 degrees. That's kind of where I'm comfortable at. I like that. The bottom one, I tightened the car up a little bit. 196 to 201. I've only got a 5 split here. So I tightened the car up a little bit because it was a little too loose for me. And I pulled that 392 up there. So I dialed this in just by moving those numbers around that I was talking about. Okay. Just by moving the low speed rebound from a 7. I think I took it from a 6 to a 7, 5 to a 6. When I tightened it up, I went the other way. Anywho, if I want to loosen it up, I go 7, 8, 9. Tighten this up, bring it on down. All right. Same here. Low speed rebound. Okay. And you really should start these low speed rebounds, all your low speeds at 5 when you're building the car, and then kind of work it from there. Okay. So that's low speed rebound and how you're going to use it. It works across ways, diagonally, increase this one. But now if you increase this left front, but you don't do some of the right rear, you're only doing half of it, okay? So work the two together until you find the message you want, especially when you're going from a temperature track from 112 and now we're down to 84. You don't want to go through, when you have such a big swing, and the car now is getting really tight, you don't want to go through and rework all your springs and rework all your bars and reconstruct the whole car. It's easily done by just moving a couple shocks around on the low speed side, and that'll dial you right in. All right, guys, that's it. It's a quick little video on low speed springs. Have a great day.